Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about if you should buy marketing courses. So I think this was an interesting one because both you and I have been in the course world, in the education space. I think, there's a time for learning and there's a time for earning, right? So there's actually a really good post from Mark Suster, who's a venture capitalist, and he talks about learning versus earning, right? So if you don't know any marketing yet, definitely, check out Neil's advanced marketing program or check out other courses that are out there, right? You should definitely be learning, pick up what you can. And then, but they're also at the same time, like you can learn to a certain extent. It's just like you can keep reading blog posts to a certain extent, keep watching videos. But, what are you going to do afterwards? Like, what are you going to do with that knowledge? So you actually do need to start implementing. And when you're ready to start implementing, stop, binging on courses and acting like that's progress. Progress is actually doing, right? So learn up to a certain point, but actually start doing. That's my feedback on it.
The way I look at it is if you're starting off, courses are great for education. But if you're not just starting off, typically the best way to learn is by networking at events or practicing or doing stuff on your own website. That's at least what I do. I'm not big onto buying courses. I've sold them. But I'm a big believer that it's easier to learn through doing. And I'm kind of crazy. Like my version of courses these days are investments. Like I invested 70-something thousand bucks in a Canadian company, and I don't even care if I make $1 from it. They were using this new tactic for link building, and it was worth the investment. I never used the tactic. I tried setting it up, and I'm like, all right, it works. It won't work for my business. But to me, that $70,000 investment was worth it just because I learned something new. So these days, instead of buying courses, I kind of just invest into people who are already doing it, learn from them, and then go from there. For me, it's a much quicker route than reading a ton of courses or watching a ton of videos.
It's interesting. When I first started learning marketing, I actually had access to this one site. So those of you that are into, I'm not going to name the site actually because they might actually destroy the whole site. So, but basically, there's a site out there where you can find courses and actually download them. You can do like group buys with people, and then some courses are available for free. So this is when I started learning like a long time ago. And I'll be scrappy and I'll just try to pick up all these courses, all these audiobooks. Now, granted, I maybe listened into 10% or 20% of courses and audiobooks. The problem is when you get access to all this stuff for free. You have so much information that's available to you, and because it's free, you don't feel as vested to it. So one of the weird psychological things is when you actually purchase something, you feel more obligated to complete it because it's like, well, I spent $1,000 or $2,000 on this course. I'm going to feel guilty if I don't get through it. Versus if you spend maybe $50 or $100 on something, it's like, oh, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. An interesting side note: when I helped launch a kind of personal development course for this, it's a Jim Rohn course, actually. One of the executives sitting in a meeting was like, people buy courses because courses are perceived progress. And I thought that was an interesting point. That's probably the case for most people, but don't be most people, right? So if you're going to pay for something, actually follow through and do it, because a lot of people, I would say the majority of people that buy courses don't actually finish it. But I will say that for all the courses that I've paid for, I actually ended up finishing them. So if you actually want to complete and get the knowledge, I would say definitely take a look at Neil's thing, the advanced marketing program, and invest the money and see if it actually works out for you. So, Neil, anything else to add?
Nope, pretty much it on mine.
Okay, so that's it for the episode, but we do have another giveaway for you. This tool is called Zapier. We're giving away a 1-year annual subscription to Zapier. It's $99 a month, I believe. So Zapier allows you to have your different web applications talk to each other. So as an agency, it's critical to us because it creates all these different workflows. So for example, if I have a new blog post that comes out, I'll have it automatically populate in a Google spreadsheet, right? And then I'll automatically have that push out to our Slack channel. So I create different workflows, and I don't even know how to I don't need to know how to code to do it. So, Zapier is great. And if you want to get in on this giveaway, just rate, review, and subscribe this podcast. Text Marketing School, that's one word, no space, one word, Marketing School to 33444 to prove that you did it. And if you have other tool ideas, we're always interested in adding more value to the audience. So just reach out to either Neil or myself, and we'll see if we can work something out. We are not trying to get compensated for this, just trying to add more value. So that's it for today, and we will see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.